And we're back to more Mass Effect 1. So now then, we need to go stop bombs.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Beep, 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 beep.
I've lost shields.
Commander's hit!
That's bad. Okay, so... Okay, seriously, shooting me behind cover. I can't even tell.
I've lost shields.
I'm trying to... So my sniper scope didn't work at all. That's the thing. Oh, leveled up. It's like I'm trying to use a sniper rifle. It's like, oh, well, you can't do that. Why can I not use a sniper?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
What the like, what the hell?
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
It's like, oh, you can't use your sniper scope. Like, are you high again?
Engaging target. I've lost shields.
I'm not entirely sure if I'm hitting, but I'll take it. Caden, I swear. Sometimes bad. And this game's definitely, I'd say, the hardest of the series.
I've lost shields.
I'm not entirely sure I hit them, but I'll take them.
Now it gets fun.
Now I may have hit. Of course, there's still one level. No, talk to Caden. Just off the damn thing. Okay, that was incomplete. Where's my assault rifle? There we go. Huzzah, we did it. We go to the level up. More points in Intimidate. And unlock shotguns. And per point in shotguns. It's you. Per point heavy. And per point in submarines. Caden. Electronics. And better description. that Caden actually useful for quite a while, since he has both decryption and electronics for us. Oh, so I'll take those. Boop. Take that. So Bantry 1, that's much better than Lancer. What else do we have? Oh, Turian armor. I keep the Turian armor now. Though I'm pretty sure it's not that great. I mean, it's about the same as our armor. Wait, was there anything else we had? No, not really. Bit for armor. No. A shield regenerator. Meh. Shield recovery or shield regenerator? Wait, they're both the same. Sure. Okay, Caden, yeah.
I think we're good, Commander.
I was gonna say, Caden has a lot of shield, but oh wait, he has Bioware, doesn't he? That was first unlock. Because off the wall. Somehow getting the achievement. I don't know how,
That's
but okay.
it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
So there's the beacon. Don't touch the beacon. Striker and a hammer. Okay. Striker is pretty shite. Okay then. Go. Hammers, the same as what we has. Same as what she has. I might keep it just because for a while. Easy decryption. Crap. Damn it. Oh, I struggle at times. Like, I know what I'm doing, it's just hard, you know. Move. I really don't like you, game. It's hard moving at times. My brain's like, oh crap, it's moving this way, so I should move that way. Okay, take all. Yeah, why not? Omnigel. An Avenger, though. Avenger is pretty nice. Since I'm not very worried about her shots overheating, I'll just give her an Avenger. Transfer that. Oh, that's red. Cute. Because that's actually, I'm not worried about the frickin' Avenger thing. I'm gonna keep that just cuz. Okay, bye for Hurricane. Keep you mad. Keep you mad. Oh, a bionic app. Unity 2. I'm not impressed, to be honest. Okay, so remember, you could touch the thingy. Don't touch the thingy. Let's see. There we go. Okay, combat center and a heat tank. I don't care. Don't really care for the combat sensors. So what does a heat sink do for me? Heat absorption. Yay, that's don't really care for either. Buy Omni gel them or sell them or something. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to save some for selling. Anything else I can look at before we touch the beacon? Like how about on this side? No. Wait, yes. First aid interface, think that's heavy gen, and our heat sink. Eh. Yeah, it's that 1+1 health gem. Meh. Too much deciding between things in this one compared to the later ones. There's too much thinking involved in this one. Not enough action.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
I ain't gonna
Roger, Normandy.
touch it.
Standing by.
'Cause I'm a stupid giraffe. Oh no, we gotta go save her. Yeet.
Shepard!
No, don't touch him. It's too dangerous.
No way. Seizure inducing it. Well, that was fun. And we broke the shiny. Great. Super.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Bang. And then there were boobs. 'Cause I don't know why she has to wear a dress like that.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
God, our facial hair
You
looks
had us
like it
worried
was
there,
just
Shepard.
painted on.
How are you feeling?
Like someone took a black Sharpie and just painted it on her face. Oh God.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some
Hi,
kind of
giraffe.
security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I mean, look at her neck.
I expect better of my people, Williams. You endangered our entire mission.
She looked so shocked.
Don't be so
to be
hard on her,
renegaded.
Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Captain, the mission was a failure.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
No, I'm pretty sure you'll be...
Sounds like
down
that beacon
the
hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
storage hangar. I'm
Intel dropped the
pissed.
ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
It's like
Jenkins
all
wasn't your
over
fault.
again.
You did a good job, Shepard.
Yeah, he sort of just walked out there and got shot.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Okay.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You know what? Here's the thing. This game here... This is the one where Renegade and Paragon choices probably matter the most compared to, well, any of the other Mass Effects. Because Mass Effect 2, you get... There's a few situations where Paragon and Renegade matter, where it affects loyalty stuff and a certain character's thing. Which is a bit hard to pull off unless you have very high Intimidate scores. Which I can fit in Mass Effect 2, so I'm not too worried about it. But in this one, the game really wants you to... You're going to either be a douchebag or you're going to be entirely too nice about things. But ultimately though, with some of my choices, I don't feel like I should just constantly go, oh, I'll try to get Renegade, because half the time, it doesn't actually, it's not like, where was a good example? Star Wars The Republic. They had this nice little option that you could turn on, which would say, this option gives you light side points, or this option gives you dark side points. In this, we don't have that. So we just sort of have to guess. Generally, all Renegade choices are down here on the bottom, and all Paragon's choices are up here on the top. The problem, though, is sometimes, even though you choose them, you don't get Renegade points. You just end up sounding like a dick for no reason.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard.
So I'll
Things
just play
look
how I
bad.
want to play.
Nihilus is
If I
dead.
don't get high enough Renegade,
The beacon was
I'll
destroyed
just
and Geth are invading.
packs it up for 2.
The Council's going to want answers.
See, now this one here I'm fine with.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
Dun dun
A
dun.
rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Yay for races.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of
We
aliens
are,
think
though.
that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth.
Sure,
I don't know
allied
how,
himself
I
to
don't know why.
Batarians.
I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was.
Our mission failed.
Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Now here's the thing, we're jumping to conclusions that he's actually attacking humanity. I mean, sure, it's a human colony, but it had a shiny on it. Not all the other human colonies have shinies on it. And I don't think he's openly attacking the human colonies in this, because most what he's going through is mostly beacon stuff and Geth stuff. Anyway,
I'll find some way to take him down.
more
It's not
renegades.
that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
They can't help us, I keep saying
When have they
this.
ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
Like, I swear,
I'll
we
contact
said
the ambassador
screw the council
and
about
see if he can
4
get us an
times
audience
now.
with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I think now we get a few minutes to talk to people before we get tossed into things. See, here's where Liara would be. Chakras, where's Dr. Chakras? Oh, so I definitely like the ship layout more in Mass Effect 2 density.
After what happened to Jenkins, the crew could use some good news. They'll be glad to hear you're okay.
By the way, why are
You're
you
not
in the
assigned to
novel?
this ship.
Captain Anderson had me transferred to his command. Must have figured I knew what I was doing.
You have a problem with me, Chief?
You questioned my competence through the entire mission.
And that's why I do.
Best way to stop that is to show me you're competent. But I don't remember inviting you to come back to the ship with us.
You didn't. Captain Anderson did.
Me.
I think we got off on the wrong
Okay,
foot,
let's
Williams.
try that again.
Maybe we could start again.
I like how you can
I'm
go
not one
down
to hold a
that
grudge.
entire
I think we're
path.
all looking to put Eden Prime behind us.
I like how you can go down that entire path like, I don't like you. Man, let's start off.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
You didn't even know Jenkins.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
2 renegade boards. So,
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
Savage, he doesn't
I
have
enlisted
anything
right
to
out of
go
med
and
school.
Talk about.
Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Well, there you
Goodbye,
go.
Commander.
Oh, so we have a locker. Which has stuff in it for some reason. Edge 2, it's not exactly that. It's not terrible. It's like something I would give a companion rather than keep myself. I mean, a hammer 2, I could technically use that. Because it's better. Boop. Okay, I don't need 2 hammers though. Adventure Banshee. Huh, I'll have to decide that one later. Oh, hi, Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Wow, nice talk we're having.
Glad to see
Caden.
you're okay, Commander.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. Oh, so, yeah. Here's something that bothers me. This is the captain's quarters. Wow, is it so lame in Mass Effect 1? Like, where would I put all my trophies? On that wall? For all my model ships? I don't even have fish. It's so... ugh. We don't even have a gunnery compartment. Just have these 2 guys. Just talking. Yeah. One of those things Mass Effect 2 are really made better, because... yeah, like... it's pretty... oof, to say the least. We don't have a mess hall now. I mean, we have the mess table, I guess. But no mess. No kitchen area. And they really love their elevators in Mass Effect 1. Oh boy, did they love their elevators. Because technically their elevators were... from a game design perspective, it's a way for them to use a loading screen. As demonstrated.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So, he has stuff that's entirely way too expensive compared to what we has. Both of those 4s, they're way too expensive for us right now. But they would be super useful. Well, that's not for that one. Not that great. Shotgun. I mean, I'll buy the major upgrade and the grenade upgrade just because. Kessler 3, not that great. Assault Rifle Lancer 3, yeah, it's not that great. So basically most of the stuff sucks. But at least we'd buy the licenses. Oh wait, is there anything I could sell you?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
The inventory... stuff selling in this game is a pain in the ass, and I hate every bit about it. And the pitch with edge too is not a terrible price. Hi Mako. Mako. Codehead. And of course we can come down here to equip everyone. Like Caden. Caden buddy, what you got? You got Banshee. You also have an edge. Well, how about you have an edge too? And you... Avenger... No, you should have it. No, you have an Avenger. Avenger's not terrible. Better than the Banshee one. I want to give you an edge. Screw it, we'll give you an edge. There we go. And then we can go talk to Engineer A. Adams. And then we'll never have to really talk to him ever again, because... that's the sad part about Mass Effect 1, is you don't really need to talk to most people very much besides that in...
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
No, you don't even have anything to talk about.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Well, never mind then. But yeah. It's part about most NPCs and Bioware games. You don't really have much to talk to unless they're relevant to the story or companions. But even then, in this one, I think only ones with real dialogue are the potential love interest. In other words, Caden, Action, Liara. Besides them, there's not really that much dialogue. Like, there's a bit with Reds about his past. There's a bit about Garrus about his past. And then there's Towers, which is very short. But then, there's nothing to really talk to them about. Also, I'm not sure who I want to romance. I probably won't romance anyone. I'll try to not romance anyone. And that's how now okay.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew. I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
That's all we can talk about.
Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Oh well, if we can go pick up Codehead's entries. Yay, Codehead's entries. Oh god. Oh god, be careful about running around. I might get myself stuck in something. Anyway.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
And now then, time for more impressive. The first arriving in the city is a great courtesy. Okay. Just think, all those little lights.
Look at the size of that ship.
The little
The
warps,
Ascension,
too.
flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Just instantly into transition.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
One time to yell at them.
I'm not going to sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres.
Like I give a
Come with me,
shit.
Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Come
And
on,
that's why I
Giraffe,
hate
let's go.
politicians.
By the way, let's hack his stuff. Fun times. Anyway. Come on. Move. There we go. Captain Hendrickson reports some unusual energy readings during a patrol on the Argus Road last year. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but it was called for the team to investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send a recon team? We should probably go investigate and get eaten by Thracian Wars. Yay, Thracian Wars. By the way, how is my Renegade points? My Renegade points are about almost 2 in. Oh, so we can now put points into? Oh, we have Motivated Buyer now. Which sets Intimidate score at 4. And opens up new dialogue options. Also, sells items to stores for 2% more credits. Yay, we can sell better. Also, we probably should start putting points into Soldier, but I think we want to work towards heavy armor and shotgun carnage. Which means we need a good shotgun. Because here's the thing, I like sniper rifles, I like shotguns. Don't like sniper rifles in this one. Definitely like it more in the 2 and 3. And shotguns, well, sadly there's no get quiet shotgun in this. I keep her.
Are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake.
Oh God, so many people
I
to talk
spoke
to.
with the consort in confidence, and her alone. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day.
How would you even... just... Elcor and the start... let's not think about it.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
In the large?
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Did you survive into this Mass Effect 3? You sound so...
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Yeah, about that.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Tell me about
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
The banking clan.
However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
Slavery.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Yeah, about that.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Oh, but he is.
Really?
Right.
How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Okay.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
So we learn things.
Please
This is back when Shepard didn't know much
Human,
about
it is always good to see
our
your kind.
species.
I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements.
We always
Plainly,
sound expression.
we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
So we have to state how
Why do
we
you
feel
bother,
about
Kalen?
things.
These EarthClan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The council doesn't...
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din.
Anyway,
this human is
Goodbye,
not...
Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Strained greeting, human.
You seem distressed.
Alarmed response.
Who's this Asari consul?
I cannot speak.
Where can
now.
I find this
She
Asari?
is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Gotta go. Let's put the gun away. No. Shepard, put the gun away. Sounds like you can just draw your weapons on everything. It is amusing, but we don't need to draw weapons on everything. I'm trying to think. Don't think we really get too many side quests until...
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Well, there you go.
To the Presidium. Allow me to be your
And
guide.
Avina. So, I don't think there was really that many side quests until after we talked to the council. We're gonna end the fair soon anyway. But let's go talk to some people, investigate things. I trust the Stepperman.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is
Poke that
fantastic.
thing. Poke that thing. Look at the keeper. Poke
Human,
that thing.
delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
And that's about it. This room's pretty pointless. I mean, we did get some codences. I hate codences. I mean, sure it's lore, but at the same time, yeah. The all it does is flash and irritate me. Okay. Seriously, with the drying weapons.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
So who are you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
What's up?
Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it.
Yeah.
I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
No.
What do you know about
the
the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Because I am the law.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
But
yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
Well, we haven't talked about that yet.
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Okay.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Oh, there we go.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Code is entries. Anything I can poke your computer. And that's just what I'm going to do. Jaden, poke his computer. See what he's storing on it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah. Message was transferred from an untraceable account to multiple resends across the internet. From one transitter's mode. The hell with this music? I felt bad. We were slow to receive the transmission because we're so polite. Few understand us, few tolerance. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking cluster. It's one bike and we right the wrong son to our kind. I promise, why would he have that? He's not biotic. Doop-de-doop-de-doo.
This place seems strange. What do you want?
Oh, Commander.
Hi.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
It's like...
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
It's like, why are we going over this consort thing?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
You'll be relevant later on. I'm sure of it.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Sure, why not?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here.
Yeah, there's nothing going on.
Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services.
Well,
Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Okay. And then out here is another one of those. Because, yeah, you gotta remember where all the keepers are. Fun times. Got to remember where every keeper is. That's important.
Welcome to the Presidium.
So anyway, we're gonna leave off here before we get into the whole majority of, you know, spending that couple hours going through the Citadel. I'm trying to think which has more Citadel content, this or Mass Effect 3. Well, this here has a lot of, the Citadel is basically your main hub for the majority of the first half of the game. You're just going to be going back to the Citadel, doing Citadel stuff. Mass Effect 3 is, the Citadel is just basically your hub for practically the entire game. You're going to be going back there again and again and again. This one, you're mostly going to be here for the first part and then less so for the later parts. Unless you have a quest to go though. Because it stops being, it's not like quests keep popping up every time you go back. Usually. But you do get a lot of stuff starting off at the Citadel. But anyway, we'll deal with things next time. Hope y'all enjoyed, thank y'all, and have a nice day.